Recording has begun, day number 8, which means this is probably like, I don't know, episode 24 or something for anyone keeping track. I have no idea, actually. But we're back at it again, a brand new day. Yesterday, we could have gotten to the 350,000 for the next part, but we actually have access for the first time in about 10... I forgot I had zoomed in on this before we logged off yesterday. That's just like 24 dead elephants. It's all right. Don't worry about that. Alpacas are cleaning those up, and the rabbits and stuff. That was an interesting thing to come back to. Anyway, we actually have access to the animatree for the first time in like 10 years. And so we are getting tier 6 psycasting on 5 people. Is that an omen for the day? God, I hope not. We actually had more animal attacks yesterday, manhunter events, than we've had in a long time in this entire run. I believe we had like what 5 or 6 just yesterday. Multiple manhunting mega sloth attacks, manhunting wargs, panthers, elephants. I feel like there was something else, but I can't remember. So much happened. We had a bunch of pirate sieges. Yesterday was some pretty big hits, but they were spread out enough that it wasn't a big deal. Like we got, what was it? We had like 80 pirate siege or something like that, 70, I don't remember, somewhere around there. A really big pirate siege with 4 doomsday rocket launchers. Yeah, we managed to survive. We had 2 sieges like that, actually. Had a big mech cluster here, had a big mech cluster over here, including a mech cluster with 9 centipedes and a bunch of other stuff. So altogether, relatively not difficult, but big hit day. But we survived it all, so it's not a big deal. I'm gonna set this to clean up just so when they're walking between these, it's not a hideous environment. I mean, it's gonna not be very pretty either way because it's pavement. I usually don't do the pavement, but because the only thing we're really waiting on is to get tier 6 psycasting, I am trying to get them down to the tree as fast as possible. So I have paved this path. Pavement takes 1 steel per tile. It makes them go at their normal character speed rather than the slowdown on dirt. However, it's ugly. It's ugly. The Tale of Dante, the burning elephant. I'm gonna get the list of pawns. Yeah, you can join it through channel points down at the bottom of your chat. I need to rebalance it though because the queue is friggin' massive. I don't know exactly what to do. I might make it more of like a lottery type system where you can get in one time and then we pull random or something. Because as it is right now, we have like 750 people in the queue, and I'm just now getting to names from 2 months ago when we were averaging 200 people. So those of you joining the queue right now, if I don't do anything, probably won't be in a game for like 3 months, which is kind of rough. So I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I'll probably do some queue revisiting over the next week. Figure out what to do. It's going to be Freak. Welcome in. Roscoe, the Lydia summon has changed. So now it just reads a single quote. So Roscoe, if you do exclamation quote, I'll read it as Lydia. And if you don't and you want a refund, you want to save it for something else, since I don't read the actual message anymore for it, just let me know. And I'll do that too, whichever you want. When I have to update it to 2030, I know something, fortunately. Each one buys a ticket. Many people here still have channel points, have a larger chance. Yeah, maybe something like that. Yeah, something like that. Let's go on C. Welcome in, Fuego. George, B Freak, Heap. Welcome in. So yeah, we got tier 6 on my character, which we got really good stuff. We got my favorite tier 5 Far Skip, and my favorite tier 6 Berserker Pulse. Very good. Woozy also got to tier 6 and got some decent stuff. He has Skip, Word of Serenity, also very good. Bard got Berserk and Skip as well, very good. Manhunter Pulse, not really great, honestly. And now we're starting on Carlo, who started out with Stun. So as soon as Carlo and Rose are done, we will pump to 350 and go on to the next one. Oh god, I completely forgot. Let me make a note, R squared. So I'm gonna have a post-it note hanging off my screen that says R squared granny. R to granny. There we go. Look at that. Way to add names to the list of names that spawn in game. I don't think so. And the reason why is because you can pay to have your name in the game still. So that's what those are from. So all the names that you see, or a lot of them, are people that pay. So you can do an extra thing on Steam. I think it's $15 where you... Nice. Where you pay $15 and you send them the name that you want and nickname, and they'll put you in the game. So I think they have it... I don't think they allow you to do it otherwise. I'm betting there's some kind of way to mod it in or something, but yeah, no easy way that I know of. R-squared Granny? That's right. Yesterday R-squared summoned Granny, but he didn't read the new fine print, so...
He summoned me, but I wasn't there.
So, yeah. How's it going, Woozy? Nice base you got there, by the way. How's it going, Germ? Welcome in. How many spellcasters can you handle in a no-pause game? I don't know. We've had quite a bit. In the 20-year run, we probably had like 20 spellcasters, and in the melee one, we've had quite a few. In this one, I'm going to get to 5 because that's how many people we get to keep, so... Lydia was the one that was summoned just now by Roscoe. If Roscoe wants to do exclamation quote, I'll read it as Lydia. It's a long, thick trap tunnel. Yeah, it's adequate. You know, it does its job well enough. As long as we continue to use it really well. I've had no complaints, yeah, about the trap tunnel. Let's be clear. No complaints at all, no. In fact, a few that have come through here, quite a few actually have said it hurts. So, in fact, it's killed quite a few already. Maybe like 15. It's killed like 15 people. Why can't you noir me anymore? Because I'm redoing all the channel point things. Tree has full grass, so grows 3 more, up 23. Those last 3 are under the roof and die. Pawns used to meditate to keep meter full. Gritter's dead and fridge full. Yeah, that's a crazy little base you got going on. Rehauling, yeah. Yeah, I have to redo some of the channel point things, so... The glitch one is probably not coming back. The black and white one is, but I need to figure out how to trigger something on screen in addition to it, so I don't have to explain why I'm black and white every time. Go for your redemptions, you didn't realize... Oh, okay. Yeah, alright, R-squared, let's go. Hopefully you get a good one. Do exclamation quote. If you have an exact quote you want, use it. It's fine. You want to use a numbered one, I'll do it. So, yeah, we're just hanging out, waiting for Animagrass. And Cyril's been having breakdowns. I think it's because they're nervous, yeah. Their threshold's different. That's why I have 13 raiders, though. They're 2 pawns, one being capable of violence. Should have done another one. Go for it. Go on, Zero Dawn's Luna. Welcome in. Gamma. Welcome in. Another thing I need to do is I need to grab a few hauling animals for the trip. So I would much rather have Muffalo. So we'll have to keep an eye out for Muffalo. I think I want about 3 Muffalo. Definitely don't want these friggin' bears anymore. If it comes down to it, we can just grab alpaca or donkeys or something, but I'd like 3 Muffalo. Is there a rhino corpse somewhere? I don't know. There's death everywhere. Who knows? There's the reason why Muffalo have, out of the animals that are not carnivore, or that won't randomly attack other things, like bears or carnivores, they have the highest haul capacity out of the things that enter this map, basically, and low wildness in addition. So they're just easy to tame, easy to train. They can pack quite a bit onto them, and I don't have to worry about them almost ending the run. So, yeah, if you want to see why I'm not taking bears into the next one, exclamation muff, exclamation MUFF. I'll show you what happened, and we almost wiped the second part of this. All right, now squared, here we go. It's like my granny always used to tell me before bed. She would lean close and whisper in my ear this little thing.
There's a trail of bodies everywhere I go. No matter what.
I think Granny was a serial killer. Try anything in the middle? You don't think I had pulsing yesterday? That is the Archotech structure. It's part of the new ending. Horses have higher wildness. So horses have really high wildness. So horses harder to tame and harder to keep tamed. Chill, Granny. Everyone see you stream. Yeah, so let's check the horse. Unless it was rebalanced. Let's see here. So the horse, oh, they lowered it. So 1.3 rebalanced animals. It looks like they lowered the wildness of horses a little bit. It used to be 50%. Is there a donkey on the map? Okay, now there's Muffalo. Let's check them out. Oh, it's been rebalanced? That's a big change, actually. Carrying capacity is 180 on the Muffalo. That's really interesting. 180. Let's look at Donkey's wildness. Donkey's wildness used to be 0. Let's see if that changed in 1.3. Because they rebalanced all the animals in 1.3. They're at 105 and wildness. They're still at 0, yeah. So donkeys are still 0, but I'm really surprised horses are now 35%. That's nice. Yeah, so maybe we'll grab horses. Thank you, yeah. Train over 10 days seems fine. Yeah, that's not a big deal. So that's good. Trainer animal. So yeah, for pack animals now, horses over Muffalo. Man, Muffalo have gotten just nerfed and nerfed and nerfed over the years. For good reason. They used to be able to produce good wool and milk. And they could be incredible pack animals, and they were tanky. They could be trained to, well, you could have them as meat shields. Like, train them to attack, I believe, too. Yeah, you can train them to attack, so. Horses don't fight for me. I don't want anything to fight for me. Yeah, I know Muffalo won't fight for you anymore either. Having them fight for us is what got us into the mess where we almost died. So we're going to do 2 Huskies, 3 horses on the transfer this time. Woolly Buffalo really made no sense being so low in wildness. Yeah. Stupid Fluffy. Other balance? Yeah, overall I'm fine with it. I know a lot of people are upset with the animal changes, but those are mainly people that were like, what? Donkeys did everything for me. Why don't donkeys do everything anymore? But yeah, the rebalancing is an interesting thing. Elephants are still friggin' awesome, but they're just super dirty. Now that filth factor is based on body size, based on mass, elephants I have like 24 filth or something. It was quite a jump for donkeys in intelligence. Yeah. Yeah, I don't mind it so much. How alpacas protect you from bugs now? They won't. Not really. The huskies will still. Carlo got word of joy. Let's put it outside. Horse at 50% wildness made sense. Yeah, I mean, wild horses are quite wild. Those people that used to break wild horses, man, that was some dangerous stuff. Some crazy stuff. You see people try to break like wild stallions and stuff. Yeah, maybe 100% wildness or something. But yeah, that's a pretty big change going down from 50 to 35. So horses, super worth now. Might want to just go ahead and get 3 of them at some point. And throw them in somewhere where they're not going to escape very easily. Like over here. We just pin this, I think. Visitor. Oh, I know. Horse bites are super scary, yeah. Got some crazy teeth. How's it going, Ken? Tuda, welcome in. Christopher, welcome in. Man, I was watching, well, I don't even know. It was probably one of those like Attenborough documentaries or something, but it was going over, I believe, wild animals of like the United States. And it was showing these wild horse herds. This was brutal. I mean, I really don't like that I even saw it. But anyway, I was watching this documentary and it was following these wild horses. And one of the mares gave birth to a new foal, right? Just gave birth to it. The baby stands up. It's barely walking around. The lead like stallion horse in this herd or whatever comes over. He sniffs of it a couple times. And then he grabs it by the neck, bites its neck in two, and throws the baby on the ground dead. I'm like, holy Christ, what the crap? Why are you showing that in this documentary? Like, those documentaries always show animals eating each other and stuff, like predators and whatnot, but I was not prepared for this at all. And the narrator was very calm, and they're like talking about how the stallion is checking to see if the new baby is worthy to stay with the herd and stuff. And I was like, what do you mean? What do you mean is it worthy to stay with the herd? What's he doing? Is he just going to sniff it and be like, all right, little guy, now we can go frolic around? No, he just freaking killed it. Stallions raising Spartans. It was just brutal. I was like, Jesus Christ. There was another new one. Was it the Planet Earth one where it shows like the baby lizards or whatever? I forget where there's this island and it's just covered in giant snakes. And there's just like rocks everywhere. And there's this stretch of land that goes to the water. And these lizards hatch and they have to run through here. And there's just thousands of giant snakes coming and eating the babies, coming out of like holes everywhere. So man, I gotta stop watching these nature shows. Nature, you scary. Like, stay away from nature. Stay inside and watch my stream. Don't go out there. Crazy stuff. Cats and dogs frequently kill offspring they find to be sickly or weak. Yeah, exactly. And I guess those wild horses do the same thing. That scene was beautifully shot, though. Yes, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Beast offspring if they can't find enough food. It's fairly common in animals in general, yeah. It's brutal. So an ID, Domenico, Black Cobra, welcome in. Just cemented all over. No. Let's go on toys, welcome back. Nature's like RimWorlds, yeah, a little bit. It's a brutal place out there. Brutal. What's up, Earl? Is your name Earl? I missed that show. To have the right food for horses, they will eat mushrooms and meals, so yes. Free horses from BLM. Are so many wild horses? Really? Been traumatized by a short documentary about ducks. Did you know they are feral rapists? Yes. With a corkscrew genitalia. Yes. That's the same thing like dolphins. My daughter loves dolphins. I would never tell her this because she's too young in general, but she loves dolphins. They're her favorite animals. She just loves them. But dolphins are evil. Like, they will kill things for fun. They will rape even people. Like, it's really brutal. What are we getting off onto this tangent on this Saturday morning? I don't know, but yeah, dolphins are no friggin' joke either. They torture other animals for fun, yeah. Sonar weapons. It's crazy. Any advice on finding components? Do you just keep mining or trading for them? Two things about components, Blue Barracuda. I have this ABC motto. ABC, always buy components. So especially in the first half of the game, if you have anyone that's selling components and you have the means to get them, buy components before buying anything else within reason. Like if you need medicine to save someone, sure, but ABC, always buy components, even if you think you have enough. The second thing is try to get to these researches as soon as you can. Fabrication. Fabrication allows you to make your own components out of steel. Once you get to fabrication, as long as you have access to steel, you'll never run out of components. So that's the first one. Get to fabrication and get a fabrication bench. Make sure your map does not run out of components before you make your fabrication bench. The second one is to get deep drilling and ground penetrating scanner. Once you get these two, you'll also never run out of steel. So you can, of course, go trade. You can travel and trade or travel and mine. You can trade with people that are coming in. You can call allies and whatnot. But if you want to be self-sufficient on your map and not have to worry about those or not have to have those as supplementary in the late game, fabrication to make your own components, ground penetrating and deep drilling to never run out of steel. Those are some of the most important researches in the entire tree. Fabrication might very well be the most important in the entire game. It's your biggest bottleneck for everything. So highly recommend getting to that. And then of course advanced fabrication for your advanced components. But first off, fabrication. So those are my two biggest pieces of advice. Always buy components when you have the opportunity, and try to get to fabrication and a fabrication bench built before you run your map out of components. RimWorld brings the evil conversations out of me. You used to watch cartoons on Saturday morning. Now you watch RimWorld streams about brutal animal behavior. Kind of like humans do. Some humans, yeah. So are people. They are evil, sadly. Yeah, people are animals. At least there seems to be more good people than bad people, but... Watch something about killer whales. Killer whales are more closely related to dolphins than whales also, so I guess it makes sense that they share that same kind of brutality. Tip from experience: if a colonist has a break and starts punching your opponents, shoot them. Oh, we got another auto join. What? Someone said that with Randy, the chance of getting an auto join doesn't drop super low until after 25 pawns. I was told that yesterday. Beasley. Oh, I was gonna check if her name was Pam. Pam, is that you? Why am I named Sacrifice? No reason. Let us show you to your bed. Yep, they're gay, yep. That's not why I'm killing them. I'm not killing them because of that or being a cannibal. It's just because we don't need them. Where's Jim? Evil stallion. Randy wants us to have more meat. Hey, Naked Rachel. Have you ever killed a man? Have you ever killed a friend? You're not related to anyone, are you? You're the acquaintance of King Loser somehow? Oh no. We accidentally shot him. I was trying to shoot this warg that was killing him. Sacrifice is not a lucky name. Can you be the gay tribute to the Dark Lords? You want to be a sacrifice? Don't discriminate by sexual orientation or gender. We do it based on skills. That's right. Skills and age and pre-existing conditions. You think insurance companies are bad about pre-existing conditions? Wait till you come to my colony. Oh, you have a little bit of asthma? Well, hang on. Let me see if we have any lungs in stock. Wait, lungs in stock? Yeah. We usually keep some fresh lungs in the back. Sorry, we're fresh out of lungs. Does that mean I can't join? It means we're going to shoot you until you die. Wait, what? Go stand by that wall. So if anyone's like, wait a second, why would you kill your own colonists? Why not just banish them? Adam, you could have banished them. It would only be a -3. Well, in RimWorlds, if you have a death, the game takes it easy on you for about 15 days. Easier. So raids will be slightly easier now because we killed them. Let's go on. Pretentious, welcome in. We are very senior phobic, yeah, in this colony. That's right. But at least we give them a proper burial, you know? Here we go. Galvarino is going to bury him. Send it to meet the Dark Lord. If you have the right memes, you can actually sacrifice them yet. Let's go on Rouge, welcome back. Versakill, Splash Woman, Wall, what for? How do you load a pack animal before selling the colony? You set up like you're doing a caravan. So you go to the world map, and you click on it, you form a caravan, doesn't matter to where. You put everything that you can fit on 5 people and 5 animals, and then once they're loaded up, then you turn in the quest and select those as your 5. I'm going to join your colony? Well, your lungs are. Here you are. Organs all healthy and stuff. That's right. Let's go on to Fetus. Moxie, Kodo, welcome in. For the law of the jungle, let them try to fight a bear or megasloth. If they win, they can stay. We were doing that, yeah, earlier. We're gonna bury him in our signature sauce. Oh man, it's a mushroom reduction. A mushroom reduction. Do you want to join any clients of Parliament Empire? You need to wait until you get it loaded. Yes. Yep. This Empire has rules about that sort of thing. Pawns you had that just wouldn't die. Oh god. Man, we had one that went out and killed like 3 animals barehanded. They just beat them to death, and they were still not bleeding out. And then they fell down on the way back, and I was like, all right. And I got up. Is this permadeath? Yes. Commitment mode, yeah. Granny, execute order 66. Always have to be eaten raw to get the mood boost. It does not. Cooked fungus gives a +3 as well. So you can turn it into whatever food you want, and it'll retain that mood buff. So when the horses come back, we'll train some of them. Max 13 star rotation, critical 50. They changed the 50 now though. So max chance drops significantly. So percent chance curve for auto join drops significantly at 25. Gotcha. And doesn't block Abasia. God, I hate Abasia. Thank you, Nez. Empire doesn't just allow anyone or people to join. You have to earn a title first. Yeah, through gold or slaves. So Empire's not all it's cracked up to be either. Oh my god, we have so much steel all of a sudden. That's a lot of steel, guys. That's a lot of steel. Animatry linking. Get it done. Food binge. I'm so tired of Cyril. I didn't even want them. I almost didn't let them join. Sleeping alone. Oh, did you end up... Oh, you got married. Right. Who'd you get married to? Rose. Rose and Carlo. Royals are a pain in the butt, not worth it. Just have them wait to get a royal until you get an ascetic. That's my advice. Ascetics don't need fancy rooms or clothing or whatever. They do still need a throne room, but that's it. Other than that, that's not too bad. Carlo and Rose. There we go. That'll help a lot. Bed's out of stone. Doesn't it slow sleep time significantly? Because there's no wood on the map. Like, we don't have a lot of wood, and the very little bit of wood that we're growing through fibercorn we need for rituals. And with the biphasic sleep, it's not a big deal anyway. So it's like a 10% difference in sleep. So let's take a look here. Here's a wooden one from early on. Well, that's not... Okay, that's a good one. So it's 108. But let's look at this one. It's a 103. 103% rest effectiveness. So it's not really a big deal at all. They're losing 5 off of if that had been wood instead or something. But we don't have a lot of wood. There's no sun, so no plants grow here. Steel beds are the same as wood too. Yep. Steel, uranium is actually the same as wood. Well, that sucks. Okay, manage area, new area. It doesn't matter. Expand area 1. Schedule. I know Rose is cutting plants. She can probably get this all done herself, but who else is on cutting plants primarily? We got Pepe and Tet. That's about to have a breakdown. Pepe! Rose is on her way. She might get it done before Pepe even gets here. Now you guys can head on out. Thank you for your service. Groceries next to the glow lamp. It's not worth it. We're not going to be here that long. Legendary bed's worth it. It depends. If you don't care about the wealth, then sure, the sleep effectiveness is going to help. Legendary hospital beds are definitely worth it for when you have something, you know, someone that's getting surgery or someone really sick or really injured. It's not really worth putting into hydroponics. We were testing that out in this playthrough. In the first base, we did just, it is worth a grow lamp though. So fiber corn will grow in 30% light, but 30% light only gives it about 27 to 30% grow rate. The sun lamp actually gives it around a 97% grow rate. In the hydroponics, it gets something like 117, or 118. So it's not really worth, but we're not using that hydroponic portion for anything else at the moment anyway, so I figured I might as well throw them in there. Does fungus get blight? Yes. I believe so. Haven't we gotten blight on the fungus? I feel like we did. Jokesy, why you like to speed run that last little bit? And Muffalo. How many old colonists shown up? 2. We actually saved one of the old colonists yesterday, Team Jones, and then we accidentally killed one Solar. It's blight. I thought so. Solar Dog is dead, and Team Jones is back with us. Come on, I don't want them to break those traps. Fungus among us. Going Sean. View, welcome in. Sam, Merrick, Norse, Carlark, Harry Katz, welcome in. Carter, welcome in. You've had to burn your mushrooms over and over because of bugs? That's sad. Fungus getting blight is like mold getting mold. Yeah. That's right. Angry Old Man, thank you again. Angry Old Man, thank you for the $10 donation. Very much appreciated. Thank you again for the support, the continued support. Man, this is my favorite track. I know it's a P music track. I don't care. It's my favorite one. I have this on my instrumental playlist on Spotify. I like it so much. Grizzly bear hunting me. I think not. Echoes of Fluffy. Where'd you go? Hunting me, huh? I'll show you. Mech raid. What kinds? Breach. Did they finally fix the termite thing? That's a lot of centipedes there. Breach? How original. It's blowing up the car? Alright. That's not enough at all. I gotta get a door on that side. It must be Toyota mechs. Thanks, Woozy, for the lift. Okay, Termite is dead. I forgot those ones will still break through there. I need to set a something up here. Which colony? Like 230.
You will join us or die, Master.
Torment, thank you for the gift sub to Juggalo. Hey, Torment, celebrate the cheaper subs that you. Yeah, that's really nice that they finally did that. Thank you, Juggalo. Or thank you, Torment, for the gift sub to Juggalo, rather. Much appreciated. Yeah, they used the cover I made for my colonists, yeah. Rose, you have no helmet on? Nuh-uh. You stay back. You're one of the OG 5. Another mech hive? Another breach. Freaking breaches. Why is it so common? Does it have a helmet? I think she took it off because it lost durability. They just haven't made a new one yet. friggin' thing. Alright, Shane, what do you think of the lurk? You can't call on help anymore either. Go down and throw insult the AP thrower. My mother throws EMPs better than you do. Mech's doing, they're being breachers. This is not good. We just had to kill 9 other centipedes. Berserk Pulse. We can actually use Berserk Pulse again. We're almost here. Come back. Let's go on. Jinx, welcome in. Coming over from YouTube. See you on your favorite mask is still or live stream. Yeah. I am here. Got Bruno. Need to get over this crap. What a mess that was. Where's the tantrum happening? Oh, they're over it. I don't know what they destroyed. 2 big breach raids with 9 centipedes each. Alright. What's the damage here? Aside from mood. Hide in room, that's fine. Got a burn there, that should be okay. Sammy's missing a lung. I think that was already the case. Blood. Powerhouse is bleeding. Yeah, overall, we're alright. We're alright. Need to clear the inside zone from down there. Schedule. I'm going to switch everyone else to the biphasic as well. The full biphasic, because we need the mood boost. Alright. Destroy a heavy SMG, thank you. So not a big deal. Was it the one that was laying here? Not a big deal. I'll take that for the catharsis, honestly. Pursue better armor. Because the recon armor is the best one I use because of the speed. I don't like the speed hit on Marine and Cataphract. So just get the best quality recon I can get. And a lot of these are masterwork. Masterwork. Not Devil Strands. I think they're mainly close. But anyway, masterwork clothing and masterwork or legendary. Well, I'll show you. I don't remember which material they were. There we go. So flag vest, that one's only excellent. These are just cloth, I suppose. But anyway, the combination here between some of these being legendary flak vests and shirts end up being higher than like normal quality power armors. It just depends. But I am making recon for my main 5. I kept wanting to say Devil Strand. I was like, no, we don't have Devil Strand this one. But how do you scroll through them like that? Period and comma. Period and comma. So we're Tiger, Execution hours. Execution hours. Why no Devil Strand though? Because Devil Strand, you can't make in hydroponics. We can't grow out here really well. The map is cold a lot of the year because of sunblocker plus other things. We're not going to be here long enough. Like, I could technically do sun lamp and a heater and whatnot and grow Devil Strand in this place down here, but it's way too late for that. We're not going to be here long enough. 3-9 plants, so soon you'll grow Devil Strand on your small map. Small map. I might grow some on the next map. Anyone else still bleeding? No, we're okay. We okay. Let's reset when you change your name. Yeah, it does. You can mess me your old name if you would like, and I can check and see if I can combine them on the bot. Sometimes I'm able to do that. All right, we need to get that wall back up, specifically this one and that side. So stop on the traps for now. Yeah, no problem. Let's go on Corpus, Silver Tiger, Jet, Rith, welcome in. Did you hear too much? No, not enough. It's my called Who's Next, which allows you to go through animal, hostile, prisoners, next to respawn button as well. So that's super useful. Yeah, I've never used that one. That's interesting. Okay, let's get that one done. Definitely need that one in case there's a Manhunter event or something. Okay, this one is kind of secondary. Identify anyone from your old base? Yes, and we accidentally let them die. Yeah. So who knows? I might have killed multiple people from the old base by now, but for sure one Solar Dog. Masterwork shirts. Man, that was a rude start of stream. 2 massive mech breaches back to back. Used up our allies already. What are the best guns? For all around guns, heavy SMG is best on a shooter. Everything else equal until level 15 shooting. Level 15 assault rifle takes over as best, and charge rifle's king pretty much the whole way through. But But out of like the all around and kind of base guns, not power weapons, spacer guns or whatever they're called. Heavy SMG until 15 skill. Again, it all depends though, like on your kill setup and other niche things. But as far as all around, like kill box and open terrain type stuff, heavy SMG until 15 skill. Everything else equal. Assault rifle after that. If the assault rifle is already 2 tiers higher than the SMG, then below 15 it still is better. Of course, it's better at like ranged all around. So, which one do we want to send back to blue? Strain Hydroponics. Oh, if you have a mod for Double Strain Hydroponics, yeah. Send to new colony. This is colony number 2. Yep. So, and today our goal is to get to colony number 3. Was it a different location? Yep. Yep. On to number 2 now. Man. Yeah, no problem. No problem. There's, if you want the math on it, there are spreadsheets and things out there. Like, you can search for them probably on Reddit and stuff. But what it boils down to is all other things equal. Heavy SMG is pretty much the best all-around gun on bad shooters. Then on good shooters, out of that kind of tier. Oh, no. A high psychic drone. Assault rifle takes over, and then charge rifle is still king. Other ones are kind of niche, like chain shotguns and miniguns are going to do more DPS than those, but it's kind of have to have a different setup for those to work as well. Do math at work, games are for chilling. Well, I mean, if you want to see the math that other people have done, but yeah, I'm with you. Robot, welcome in. If you caravan to your old base, it reverts to just a normal crappy NPC base, unfortunately. Keep an eye on horses. Good way to calculate usefulness of guns. Have a lot of modded weapons. No idea which one is best. What is going on with the mechs today? Defoliator. I don't know about it with modded guns. So one of the main things I look for is how accurate they are at different ranges, how fast you can shoot them, and how much stopping power they have. That would actually not hit our animatry. Oh. They destroy your base and build some little crappy cabin there, yep. Pretty much. Say a little more about the darkness beam. How do you make a good kill box without a sun blocker? So what we've determined is that the room that you're in has to be entirely dark. So what you would do is you would make your kill tunnel a room by putting a door or doors in here, but leaving them open still, but it still signifies it as a room, and putting the same thing at the back, and then you just roof the whole thing and don't put any lights in there. Yeah, we got to get her a new helmet. Even if it's just a flak helm. Do we have enough to make recon? Should have enough. See if you can make one of those before we engage this. I don't know, Night Owl is the biphasic sleep schedule. It's so good that I just put them on it anyway. I have a Night Owl right now, and I just have them on it. You can set them up on their own individual schedule if you want, but I usually just don't even worry about it. Change Randy the notes now. And find it. File still has two. So used to he had his own, from what I saw Nez like in the storytellers or what I was linked to, The storyteller's file now at the top has the one that used to be only for Phoebe and Cassandra to 20, and then Randy used to have his own separate one that went to 50, but then they got rid of that and they put a multiplier on his of something. I don't remember. Someone posted it in the Discord, but yeah, if you're still seeing the 50 one, I don't know. If you're in the Discord, just paste it in there, then I can compare it with what they said. But from what I understand, it was in the storyteller's file, and Randy used to have his own population curve, but now his feeds off the base curve of the other two at the top of that file or something, but he has a different multiplier. I don't know. Someone that knows more about files and modding and stuff than me posted in the Discord, but of course they could be wrong too. Or mods that auto-schedule them. So the thing about night owls is even if you schedule them correctly, a lot of times they will wake up early and still get the mood debuff. So for them, you want them to have less quality sleep. So it's good to give them like a poor or like a crappy stone bed so they sleep longer. I'm not talking about his raid difficulty. Yeah, raid difficulty can be 0.5 to 1.5. I know that one. But we're talking about population curve and what joint events probability based on your population and recent loss and stuff like that. So yes, Randy's raid points can be anywhere from 0.5, half of raid strength or point strength, all the way to 1.5. But so good once you have a base established. Yeah. I usually switch over to it once I. Oh, where are you picking out at? Oh my God. Are those meals still over there? Tantrum. This high psychic drone needs to friggin' end. Sandy, it's because I didn't wake that cluster up. Specification for a scale of 1 to bananas. Or banana. It's bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-S. Bananas. Gwen Stefani told me that. We're good friends. Oh, tribute collector. Massachusetts Marine Helm. There you go, Rose. There you go, Rose. Destroying now. A wall. Have at it. Sandy, you coming back? I don't know why you have to click twice. I think it's something to do with no pause. Is there a mod that lets you set default schedule medical care outfit drug policy for new recruits? You can already do the medicine one in the base game without a mod. I know there's a mod for the other stuff, but how you do the medicine one is you click on health and there's a defaults button. Under defaults, you can set them, depending on what they are, to whatever the default medicine you want. I put doctor with no medicine because I don't want them worrying about medicine on people as soon as they drop or whatever. Better pawn control is the one that does the other thing. Thank you. Pawn rules also does some of that. But yeah, this default button is in the base game at least. Oh, psychic drone, come on. Josh, you're giving 30cc of lead for enemy factions though. I'm watching you. Alright, he's finally over his extreme break risk. Oh, come on, just a little bit. Yeah, you'll be okay. Your mood's gonna go up real soon. Real soon. How long was it till these woke up? They don't have a countdown time or anything. You found the medical one form forgot. Yep, no worries. For the game, till the raging pawn starts smashing something explosive. Yes, exactly. Or taking out all your advanced components. do before we started streaming. So until about 2 or 3 weeks ago, I was also running a small publishing business, basically. And then before that, I managed a call center for a company called Convergys. How we doing on that grass? 17. Yeah, maximum radius on defoliator is 100, which I already measured out, and it should end about right here. So we don't actually need to destroy this. We'll probably wait until there's like a big raid and wake it up so they fight each other, and then we'll, you know, deal with the aftermath. But under pod control also gives an alarm button, switches automatically to preset schedules. Turn off alarm, back. That's pretty interesting. Yeah, they're just gonna guard that half of the map for a little while, yeah. Free power cells, yeah, that's true. That one, well, this one's probably gone because of the explosion radius of that one. This one's probably savable. These two are, there's like 3 that's probably savable. Max radius on that, you didn't realize yet. 100 tiles for the defoliator ship and the defoliator building. So, in fact, in our previous map, we had a defoliator ship at the edge of the map on the first year, and we left it there for 10 years. Just left it forever. Do I need more power cells? You can always use more power cells. I don't need them, but... Right, tier 4 on Carlo. Skip again, nice. Nice. Structure North, that's from the new ending. That is an architect structure. It's the first part that deciphers the first part of the map. If you want a lot more details on the new ending, exclamation quest, we'll link you to a timestamp video. It tells about the new ending and how you get there and all the good stuff. You don't need a third cup of coffee, but you know, how much wealth do we have? About 230,000 right now. 250. It's gone up a little bit today. What do you have, Lucky? Elephant leather slave body strap. No, I'm good. Yeah, it is a YouTube video, so it will take you off of Twitch. It was too long for a Twitch clip, unfortunately. Let's cancel on that architect structure. That cancel is from the research that we were doing. I don't want it to reset it. I doubt it does, but that was the button to research this, and we've completed the study, so I doubt it'll do anything, but I'm not going to attempt it. Reach 350 today? Yeah, I think so. All we're waiting on to push more wealth is to get tier 6 sidecasting on Carlo and Rose, and then we'll push. So, I just don't want to redo it, yeah. Someone else can. I doubt it works that way, but I'm not going to find out. So. Guarinland pod. I don't need a Guarinland pod. So it seems like breachers come through right here, like every time.
A new subscriber. Come, steal yourself. We are building an army.
Nez, thank you for the 4 gift subs. Thank you, Nez. To Tetramorium, Turtle Bear, and Pride Apollo. Oh, and DJ Roomba. I don't know why I didn't see that one at first. Thank you, Nez. Appreciate the support. Much love to Nez. Thanks, Nez. Is ideology good enough to be considered mandatory? Well, I'm biased, right? So I have many thousands of hours in RimWorld, and I like the themed kind of runs and the social aspect of the game. So it's definitely not a requirement, but if you like themed runs and the story aspect of RimWorld, then absolutely, it's a really good one. It's much more about the themes, hence the name meme, or the memes that they list, than combat or things like that. But well, one ID set all of them off. Pretty much, yeah. But I think that's okay because this is where they're all grouping up. So if they don't hit the first few and they hit in here, I'm hoping it'll take them out. Story becomes much richer for one game. The alert was lagged for Roomba. Thank you. Sorry, Roomba. Welcome in. We need to get that done ASAP. Griffin's on it. Thank you for the lurk. What are we lacking here? We got gold, we got plasteel, and we got tons of steel. So, not really lacking anything. Carlo, did I put you back? Yeah, I put you back on this construction. We're lacking uranium. Okay, I know we scanned some not long ago. But where? Is there any close by? There's some uranium. You can dig to that. There's also a uranium meteorite that landed way over here, which is not safe at all. Yeah, I guess we'll just dig over to this. Use a table made of uranium. That sounds safe to eat on. Uranium right outside your kill box. This is marble. This is marble. I don't think so. Am I not remembering? I know there's this one, but it's like super far away. Oh, you thought that was the uranium? Yeah, I wish. That'd be really nice. It's alright, we'll get that dug out. 300 means 300 per tile. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, so these tell you how much is in a tile. So, for instance, this is 300 steel in every single tile. A lot of steel. Trend from 1920 1970 to use dishes made of uranium glass, 100% safety off. It's called petroleum glass. Close under UV. Not for me. Love seeing the progress after you don't see it for a couple days. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Yeah. Chernobyl plates. Come in, disco ball. Getting really close. Work frenzy, nice. My binge last night. RimHUD has changed your life. It's when a lot of people swear by you. Uranium ceramics Fiesta ware also. Get those mech clusters if you have a royalty. Yes. Yeah, mech clusters are part of royalty. Get this done. Ever tried to save our ship mod? I have not. I've watched some people play it, but I've not tried it myself. Fine to use as long as you don't grind up and ingest it. I'm not gonna risk it though. I'm good. You guys can use the uranium plates. That Hall 2's having a breakdown. Griffin. What's up, Griffin? Recreation deprived. Just... Oh. No, you should be okay. Sorry, I made you do some stuff. Most common color of uranium glass is pale yellowish green. The 1930s led to the nickname Vaseline glass, custard glass, jadeite glass, This is sometimes overcorrected in modern usage to jadeite, depression glass, Burmese glass. So I'm going to fly it with a Geiger counter, give you cold chills. Yeah, I'm good there too. Wiki quotes. Depression glass, maybe you're made out of glass too. Aw, that's sad. Sorry, L. Yeah, I'm not gonna be using any of those. Safe or otherwise. I'm good. I'm good. You have something in your display case, really? That's interesting. So 3 years to be on the other side of a nuclear reactor. You're mostly okay. You're like 69-ish% okay. Nice. Nice. Let's try one of those leader speeches again. Surely I'll get the mood boost this time. Powerhouse, come on. Sad wandering. Fine, you don't get to participate. Go to out of choice. Heavy SMG until 15. And then either assault rifle or ooh, inspirational. Assault rifle or charge rifle, depending on where we're at. But heavy SMG until 15 skill, basically. X-rays you get in plain flight are X-rays. It's only about as much as you would get from a standard Dr. X-ray. Carcinoma on Sandy. Oh, Sandy, are you the one with the nuclear stomach? You are. Crap. All right. It's all right. We'll get that cut right out. Don't you worry. Don't you even worry about it. Hey, my daughter's in here sneezing. It must be the weekend. Bringing weapons necessary to survive 100%. I don't know, I do it, but it's just habit. I definitely don't keep big stockpiles, so. Each game I still find mood and powerhouse is the only one without it. Fun, yeah, that's a word for that. All right, we just cut the cancer out, nice. You just cut the cancer out? Yep. She won't hear me anyway. Bed comforts. Well, so we can have one table hit 4 beds. And since we're doing biphasic, I'm not really putting chairs anywhere. So the beds being their comfort point for averaging up twice a day, I might as well do it. It's one table per 4 beds, and then one dresser for like 24 beds or something. So it's not a big deal. Might as well do it. Dressers and table for higher comfort, and comfort isn't average throughout the day. So since they're averaging up from sleeping twice a day, might as well. Not using chairs anywhere, like at their work or anything. Carlo, when you guys get back down here, you're gonna get to tier 5. We're gonna get Berserk or Far Skip. Colleagues grown significantly since last time you were here. Yeah, it's crazy. Today we'll probably move on to part 3. I hope. Anyway, I hope. Purple Star says, "Bless you." She has her headphones on. She has no idea. She has no idea. Far skip. Far skip. Far skip. Far skip. Carlo has gotten everything I've told him to get. All right, guys. The game listens, and he's going to get Berserker Pulse next. Got it. The reason to use 30% seed rather than 50%, is it lag related? It seemed to have bogged the game down a little bit. 30% loads more quickly, save file in general, than 50% and 100%. After you set 100%, obviously there's more of the world, so there's more each kind of tile. If you're looking for a specific tile, it makes it easier to find it. But it does seem to have a hit on game performance. And then, of course, if you're doing quests to like travel to the ship, it can be on the other side of the friggin' planet. So that can be, if you're traveling to the ship, that can be a problem, obviously. Yeah, I mainly do it because of performance. Throw another one of these up finally. Should have done that a long time ago. All right, we got Carlo, Beats, and Squid all on priority. All right. Ways are there to alter planet duration in vanilla. You can change size, temperature, how crowded it is, like how many other settlements there are, and rainfall. So the percent of the planet that's generated of the actual landmass, population, rainfall, temperature. And then I don't know if adding and taking away factions is 1.3 or if it's ideology. You can do that now without a mod. Have your 5 main pawns get cataphract helmets for going on part 3? Probably. Yeah, maybe. Our helmets are pretty good. Angry Old Man, thank you for the 5 gift subs. Thank you again, Angry Old Man. To Devark Halla Gaming, get out from under Vadi and Krapalis. Thank you, old man. Much appreciated. More love to that old man. Thank you. Oh. It seems weird when there are names like that when I think people. Like, there's someone that's been here for like 3.5 years, and their name is Fatty. So every time they do something, it's like I'm insulting them. So it's like, thanks for the gift subs, Fatty. Like, you're like, whoa, what a rude streamer. I'm out. Increase planet population when you're in your world. Yeah, planet population is a nice one. It limits a little bit of where you can put down your settlement, but being able to trade and drop pod to more people more easily is nice. Look at the Gorlin tree was today. Do you think any of the Dryads are worth the time spent pruning? So when I did the Gorlin test, the Dryad test, it was one of our first playthroughs in 1 point, or in Ideology, and they were terrible. But it's been changed quite a bit since then already. There's been multiple patches that have made the pruning take less time and whatnot. So I can't really say now after the updates, but when I tried it right after Ideology was out, it wasn't worth it, but it might be now. The anime tree, it's here. Jamox, Davok, Brodok, Mad Laugh, Kill, welcome in. Calling your dad old man for 23 years. It's awkward when you actually say, hey dad. You're not still attracting the breach raids. It's hard to tell anymore because we're doing them here. Maybe I should put them out there. So, I don't know. We'll test it here. But now that we have this, like, forward position, they seem to be hitting here anyway. So. Oh, might as well, I suppose. Move them over. Haulers seem solid. Yeah, the only downside, though, is, like, you could just have someone training, like, Huskies. And the Huskies would haul just as much. And the only difference is, I guess, the Dryads aren't any wealth. The Dryads take no wealth. But you have someone instead training Huskies, they'd have to train them much less often. Hardly ever when they're fully trained. They would haul as much, and they would fight for you at the same time. Of course, they cost wealth, I guess, is the difference. But is that the perfect scientific layout of spots? Absolutely, yeah. They're like tree hamsters. Yeah, I do like how they look. You have to feed the Dryads. You do not have to feed Dryads, and they also cost 0 wealth. Nothing in the world seems to have a notion of self-preservation. That's true. It means from power spec. Oh god. Power perspective. Those guys are dead. Those guys are super dead. Free stuff. Do I want to wake up the mech cluster now? Probably not. Probably want to see this for actual raid. Well. Yeah, we can just hide behind the walls for this, so we'll save that for like actual big raid or something. Saved you some traps though. Yeah, they didn't break too many. So now we have this defense set up over here, the wolf defense, and a mech cluster defense over there. Should be good if we have a raid right now. That moved. We have a moat of puppies. A wall of floof. Let's go on, Gerbil. Welcome in. Sin, welcome in. Wizard. Suppression. No. Lots of nuzzling going on. Worst mech cluster, auto mortar with high shield and low shield combination. Those are annoying. That are awake immediately. That so far today, we had two massive mech breaches as soon as we started, back to back. They're actually on the map at the same time. We got a big mech cluster down here that's sleeping, and a bunch of wolves. EMI ones are really bad too, yeah. EMI with high and low shield combo. Just so you know, make all pawns will use flame weapons like Molotov's flamethrowers. Force power react trait. Turn off mechs though. You'd have to turn off mechs. Yeah, there'd be no way to kill them with fire, unfortunately. Yeah, no fire damage. That's a pretty interesting one though. Yeah. No fire damage. Good mod mechs to take fire damage. Test it, Nez? Which, the curve thing, or? Don't know how steel walls burn and mechs don't. Yeah. It must be made out of plasteel. Mechs must be made out of plasteel. This is the second base, yep. Should be moving to the third one today, I think. Oh, Randy dropped some steel inside of our base. Nice. Sure, they get steel. That's true. Some of their parts should be flammable. Forza Pyromaniac, yeah, that'd be pretty rough. At least they'd be happy to be carrying flame weapons. Vampires were constantly cycling to meditating during their anything schedule. If you're having that happen a lot and you don't want it to, you can go and put their Psyfocus target lower. So the higher the Psyfocus is, the faster it falls. So if you put it like at 49%, for instance, they won't need nearly as much meditation, or below 50%, I should say, below that middle tick. So if you're having them do meditation a lot of the time, your Psycasters on the anything block, I highly suggest just moving your Psyfocus target down to at least the 50%, maybe lower. I like his higher up because he has Berserk Pulse, and being able to do 2 Berserk Pulses during a fight is really nice, but finally getting Psycasters. Well, fire never hurt anyone. Yeah, I've never been known to die to fire. Best first bionic to put on colonists. I usually go with a bionic eye for the shooting increase, and then a bionic legs for the movement. Or if I need someone with high manipulation or like a melee, then replacing an arm. But usually I do eye first, eye then leg then arm. You have to seal up burn mod. It was build everything out of stone and steel. Pyromaniacs to be frustrated. Is the spine better than legs for movement? I don't think it is. Didn't they change it so spine is manipulation? But move's good on any pawn, pretty much, yeah. Taking to the last part. At least we'll get to the next part today. Yeah, probably not the very end. Thought spine was manipulation now, though. I don't remember. 2 guys, no legs, no hands, no hospital beds, maskless undergrounders, mine screws, psych carbonizers, used to steer raids by assigning sleeping spots. Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah, legally insane is correct. The spine does not give over 100% on anything. It's just a flat replacement. I remember now because how I figured it out was when we were doing the 20-year run, I got to the point where we had replaced all legs and arms and eyes, and I was starting to replace other things. I was like, all right, let's go ahead and replace spines. And I thought it would either increase manipulation or movement, and I had to replace like 8 spines, and someone was like, is that actually doing anything? And then we looked, and it doesn't. It doesn't increase any stat above 100%. It is just a flat replacement. Yeah, that is correct, without a mod. Thank you, Legally Insane. We found that out on the 20-year run, Expedition 20. So it will increase their manipulation back to 100% if they have a bad back. It doesn't do anything to frail. So Archotech spines get them to what? Does Archotech get them to 115 manipulation or something? Bionic spine is resistant to spine damage. Yeah, and can fix bad back. Joy Wire, Half Cycler, Psychic Harmonizer, the Happy Janitor setup. I don't know about that, about modded ones, but... Oh, that's a mod too. Isn't Architect Spine a mod? I think so. Yeah. It is, thank you. Yeah, that's not base game. Most of the puppos are gone, so I'm going to open this back up. In case it's a raid. Architect ++ is mod. Been used to bionic ears. I haven't really tested bionic ears. Maybe for social or something? I'm not sure about that one. Show an ancient danger, by the way. Are there none here? We did open the one here, yeah. Yep, not much in this one. So yeah, social, basically a little improvement to buy sell price. Hearing impacts dodge, I didn't realize that. Melee dodge chance. Doesn't say it does. It takes melee skill, their health, including moving, sight. Little lacks exoskeletons. Define a mod. Yet that adds only exoskeletons. Selling advanced components. I don't remember. No. Advanced components. Because there's one... Is it a bulk goods trade ship that usually sells like anywhere from 2 to 7? Yeah, as far as like calling them in, I'm not sure which one. Modded ears. Do you? Gotcha. No dodge chance, yeah. I don't like all these animals coming through and breaking our traps, but... Exotic, as far as the call-in, I think is the one that does advanced. Another Manhunter pack. 32 sloths. Looks like we're gonna have a pretty active day today. It's been non-stop. Yeah, we could actually handle these ones, but... Oh no, the IDs! Excuse me, those are there for breaches. It's not much of a meat delivery because of Scaria. 82% of them will just insta-rot anyway. Carlo, let's get you tier 6, man. We're almost out of here. Your packs only social skills and animal taming training. All hearing-based stats have 100% cap on the amount of hearing considered. There's no benefit to having over 100%. That's very interesting to know, too. Need another helmet now. Berserker Pulse. Berserker Pulse. That's 82% on losing its fun, yeah. No, I'm Manhunter Pulse. It's like our friggin' 4th Manhunter Pulse. We only have one more person. One more to get. What's with the sleeping spots in the kill box? So you can go into our Discord if you want in the Rimworld channel. People that mod the game and whatnot have done a lot of testing. And apparently one of the 2 types of breach raids target a random sleeping spot. So we actually tested in this run where we put like a crap load of sleeping spots down here. And when smart breaches were spawning, they were actually coming all the way down to the sleeping spots, even when they're not assigned. So what this is doing is hopefully the smart breaches are more inclined to break into where we already have a kill box set up. Was it? Yeah, 1 Berserk Pulse, 3 Manhunter Pulses. Yeah, it sucks. Your Bionics mod, quality Bionics. Just adds different quality levels to vanilla Bionics. That's interesting. Why have a bionic leg when you can have legendary bionic legs? Thanks, Trevor. Welcome in. Glycerin, welcome in. Yeah, no problem. Smart, yeah. Let's murder the animal sleeping spots in that random corner of the map. They'll never see it coming. Legendary legs. Does it also have a legendary Archotech eye? How much can you get your shooting up? Where'd you take that marine helmet? Oh, we're over on power now. After adding that second fabrication bench. Interesting. Interesting. gonna actually put some rice in here for the chem fuel. Target something like where most of the wealth in the map is coming from instead. Yeah, instead of just a random bed. They'll probably end up changing it to a random assigned bed. Well, there's two different kinds of breaches. Was it a smart breach or a normal breach? Normal breaches don't do it. It's the smart breach one that does it. So there's currently two different breach AIs in the game. One of them goes after it, one of them does not. Long legendary elastic listening leg leapers. Is that like Sally who sells seashells by the seashore? Do you have a pawn affect anything aside from other pawns' opinions? It can also impact their wealth. So I don't know if it's still that way, but beautiful pawns used to be almost double the wealth of a normal pawn. And you would see it specifically like when you would open a slaver menu and you would see like all the pawns are like 1400, 1200, 1700. And then you'd see one that was like 28 or 100, 3200 or something like that. It was like, well, I know that one's got beautiful on it. I don't know if they ever fixed that, but aside from that and social impact, no. Can no hearing make someone immune to being insulted? I don't know. I haven't tested that out. We have run ourselves out of food. It doesn't because you can still lip read F you. Don't hear it doesn't happen. They're part of the royal faction. They're also more expensive. Can't taunt the hostile factions are raiding you. Just keep calling them. Six Psycast to go, and then we're out of this place. On to part 3. Wealth, we're at like 250. So I'm waiting until we get those Psycasts, and it's time to pump wealth. Clever abrasive pawns will Morse code FU on your blind deaf pods. Trauma savant. This thing doesn't get insulted. You're not sure. Sign language insult mod. It's the best way to pump wealth at this point. So I've opened up a lot of mountains. So what I'm planning on doing when it's time to pump wealth is smoothing everything and making arts. And also, if we get quests for like those big tribal raids, to accept them. So it shouldn't be too hard to get to the 350 from where we're at. But I want to stick to where we can handle these raids until until we get that last Psycaster. Let's go on Kith, welcome in. A breakup, Cyril and Sani. They weren't married yet anyway, but Cyril's already having issues. Hey, that marine helmet was for someone else. Also, wealth 250. It's the day of the mechs. 2 defoliators. What? That's a lot of mechs. Grass? Nah, they're too far away. Defoliators can only do 100 tower radius, so. Prestige Marine helms, you can get the dark or the set right variant. Yeah, that'd be nice. Ever bother with prestige armor? Not really. Not really, unless we just come into it, you know. There's a limit to one defoliator ship, but not a limit to one defoliator or one type of cluster. Yeah. So you have the defoliator ship. You can't get another one of the defoliator ships to follow, but you can get the mech cluster variants. Pet name loser. You know, make those samurai helmets also? Yeah, they are pretty cool. Let's see. Lancer. Alright, we're just gonna leave you down there. Have you ever had a mech cluster land and wake up another mech cluster? Yes. The main thing I've had happen is a mech cluster that lands basically attached to the other one and they wake up together. It's very, very bad. Yeah, we're the 100 plus allies that came. What did we have yesterday? Like 92 show up to kill some elephants. Where are they when it would actually be useful? Oh no. Yeah, we can grow stuff outside, yeah. I wonder if you could grow mushrooms just straight outside without even a roof since there's the sun blocker. Probably. Are they gonna yo-yo back? They woke up the other cluster. Oh, Christ. No, the mechs will not attack each other. Oh my goodness. Ooh, that's a lot of mechs. Please yo-yo back. Okay, one of the clusters is going back. This one is not. So a lot of walking, yeah. At least this one went back. 5 Hans double strand clothes with their cataphract gear. I don't know. I don't think we're gonna stay here long enough to do it this time. Solar flare. Solar flare. It's like trap's gone. Who has the chain shotgun? Must have been someone a water cell tamed. That dropped theirs. Flare didn't shut down mechs. That'd be nice. First, we knock out the mechs. Yeah, that would be nice. Run on pure spite. What? No, I'm not using any mod. Mod is huge? No, it's just because of our difficulty level. 500%. Difficulty and wealth. Wow, the traps took out almost everything aside from centipedes, so. This should be pretty easy, actually. It just took out like 2,000 steel or something, but I guess they don't. I don't know. Corridor. What is it built from? What is the width? This is built out of just whatever stone blocks we had on hand. For us, it was limestone. And the width of each tunnel is two openings. Any reason for the two opening? Explanation trap will explain it. There's a clip for it. Barricades and new sandbags. Barricades and sandbags are the exact same. It's just the material that you use for them. So same 55% cover, but barricades are made from stone and therefore generally have more HP unless you're using something like hyperweave or some crap. Yeah, no problem. Sun's blocked here. Yeah, I settled here specifically because it was in the radius of the sun blocker yet. Planning to play New World when it releases? Probably not. I don't know though. I'll look more into it when it gets closer, but probably not. I mean, if pawns being forced off them, it works the same. Yeah, barricades, any structure like that they can cross works the same as far as that goes. So it's just a matter of what you want more: lower cover for the enemy or more HP for, you know, how much you're shooting into it or what. World, it's a newer MMO by Amazon. Let's go pop this really quick. Okay, that's all the mechs from this. Some Lancer's gonna wake up every now and then, but that's all right. That's all right. No need to kill WoW. Fine job itself. Your world's financed by Amazon? Yeah. All right, well, that first big cluster is basically dead. Social fight. What's this about? Man, we are... Oh, God. Vin directly insulted Aerthos' eloquence. We actually ran out of food during that. Sorry, Huskies. Let's do some cycles of rice. Get back on the front foot here. Quest Bolt Goods Trader. Maybe. Downside is if they come down here, they're just dead, but... Your eloquence sucks, rapscallion. Prepare to defend thyself. Defend myself? I bite my thumb at you. At ye. It always reminds me of that Leonardo DiCaprio movie or version of Romeo and Juliet, where they use all the same lines from the English version. Or not like, well, yeah, they use the old English lines. Even like they're holding guns, but they're talking about their swords and stabbing each other. Replay of Greedfall? Absolutely not. Let's go, Nathan. The modern day one, yeah. Your mother was a hamster and your father smelt of elderberries. Rose, it's time for your tier 1. Let's wait until people are a little bit happier. When that come out, like early 90s or something? It's a good one. No real way to forget that movie. hey man, that's a good movie. So yeah, first time I watched it was in high school, I think. Like I think my 9th grade English teacher had us watch it, and her thing was like, see, Shakespeare can be cool, and I was like, this is not it. It's not it. I should have set those to rearm so I didn't have to do this, but oh well. I say it was very strange. Yeah. Let's go pizza. Chalk, welcome in. Shakespeare's pretty cool despite that movie, not because of it. Alright. Comes the 3 Lancers. I fought in your general direction. Are you from France? Oh, man. Pretty good aim. The vapors do strike me on this day. All right, Rose, let's get it done. Tier 1 on Rose. She's gonna get Word of Trust. 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 Every time I tell them, oh, man, it's pretty good. This is pre-recorded, by the way. That's gonna be so good for the next part of this. We're gonna get to be able to recruit prisoners much more easily. That's some BS. I have level 6 Psycasting IRL. Can't believe she got that. Word of foreseeing.
Subscriber, come steel yourself. We are building
the entire chat just
army.
turned blue to... Who is that? Mr. Pay to Win. Mr. Pay to Win, thank you for the 50. I thought it was 30. It just kept going. Thank you for the 50 gift subs. Holy Christ. Very much appreciated. To Preferred Alert, Shadow, Harry, Ludwig, Daydrinking, Presty, Abyss, Amberts, Cammy, Solar Gaming, End, Doomer, Sam, Antiquist, Iowa, Cryptic Saint, Lord, Rouge, Night Owl,
Join us
Sleep,
or die,
Sizz,
master.
Galandriel, no, it's Galandriel, Ben, Chacaron, Screaming, Tom Hal, E-Type, Hobo Monkey,
Steel yourself.
Pachu, Moo, Gabo, Pangolin, Joby, Fonchi, Scorn, Potential, Levi, Kringus, TJ, Reanimator, Dog, Sandwich, Worstel, Zad, Feast, Barely, Trying, Root, Green Giant, A1, Magicorn, Jasmine, Pay to Win. Thank you for the... Good lord, man. What's 50 gift subs? Any guide on sidecasting? I don't have one out. Do you have a question about it? I can answer the question about it, but I don't have a guide for it. My goodness. It just kept going. Chalk, thank you for the gift sub also. Thank you for the gift sub to No Ceilings. And Norstat, thank you for the 2 gift subs. To Exotic Bunny and Buddy. King Loser, thank you for the gift sub to Pesky Phoenix. Good lord, guys. Yeah, Pay to Win, 50 gift subs. Very much appreciated. Thank you for all the support. Much love to Pay to Win, King Loser, and Norstat and Chalk. Thank you guys. What do I use for this sub tracker? I use Stream Elements. Yeah, Stream Elements. Good grief, man.
He will join us or die, Master.
Moth Tater. They were gifting Baru a sub as well for their 11th
He will
month.
join us or die.
What? Does that mean
Master.
Baru stopped subscribing to the stream? How dare you, Admiral Baru? No. Mar, thank you for gifting Baru their 11th month sub. Boggs Daleks. They read the sub as well. Who did you hit? Flying Tortilla. Thank you, Boggs. And Sword You as well. Thank you for the gives up to Sword You. Or no, paying it for it. I see. Thank you guys. Baru, go to bed.
A generous
What? He only did like a 24-hour stream. Can't expect him to be asleep yet. Followed the channel exactly 3 years ago. Thank you, Nathan. Baru? Who's that? J-Mac. Give me 100 bits. Thank you, J-Mac. That was a bad... Oh, God. What? Randy's like, you cannot leave that there for defense. Here, I'll help you with that. No, Baru's here. Back to sleep. Thank you, guys. That's crazy. Oh, no, they're coming back. All right, we're good. We're good. That one's at least smaller than this cluster, so... I have no idea what was going on during that, but we just got debated by the Mech cluster. Or by Randy. We self-tamed or he made a self-tamed doe over here. Or self-tamed a doe. The Mechs did not like that very much. Alright. Let's get this done now. Thank you guys again for all the support. Very much appreciated. Keeps me streaming RimWorlds. Like it or not. You must like it. Yeah, man. Thank you again. Playing, start to strive, no pause for death. You say, spend a lot of time watching some videos when I just sports stream. That's awesome, man. You're doing no pause also. That is amazing. You started as no pause. I played probably
a new subscriber. Come, steel yourself. We are building
what's going
an
on?
army.
I probably played like 600 hours before I started doing no pause, and then the last like 1400 or so have been no pause. Comfy Cat, thank you for the 10 gift subs to Akama. Every name I tried was taken. Kavista, Paragon S, Mick, Dog, No One, Minicat, Supportiral, and Crypto King. I'm sure I'm butchering some of those. Thank you, Comfy Cat. Much love to Comfy Cat as well. Thank you, Comfy Cat. Started no pause for death. Make things as miserable as possible. Yeah, you are a kindred spirit. Yeah, I always did the permadeath one as well. I didn't start out with no pause, so a kindred spirit. Yeah, thank you guys again. Major break on Tet. Tet's, what's going on with you, Tet? You're over your addiction, right? Yeah, you've been over your addiction a long time. He just needs more drugs. Oh, someone actually took a hit. Oh, King Loser almost died there. They almost had their heart destroyed. 10 more damage, they would have been dead. I didn't pay attention on putting him behind a wall. That's why you want it behind a wall and not just behind a barricade. Ouch. Loser. Shot through the heart. But you're okay. Because it doesn't clutter up your save list. Yeah, I usually do that with even first playthroughs. So, for instance, when the like Chimera Squad came out, I played through Legendary, Iron Man, Hardcore mode. Exclamation, is that Exclamation XCOM or Exclamation? It's Exclamation Chimera if you're interested in that. Same thing with like Phoenix Point. I usually do that. I didn't even know no pause was a thing when I first started RimWorld though. Is that the last ones from this? One more. Let's go over. Kid, welcome in. If I missed anyone, my apologies through all this craziness, but I do appreciate you. Okay. I'm gonna put some more people that don't care about having to plant. Just to get that done. In fact, I think I'm gonna put that on the main 5 also. Nice to have them up a little bit. No, you're too late, Yayo song. We've already had enough mechs.
Our
Already had
modest
enough.
fellowship expands. Praise the sub.
Comfy Cat. Thank you for the subscription also. Thank you again, Comfy Cat. Much
You will
love to
join
Comfy
us
Cat.
or die, Master.
Danny, thank you for your sub to Mr. Pay to Win, who wasn't subscribed but gifted 50 subs. Thank you, Danny. Appreciate it also.
A generous bestowal.
And 10. Thank you for the 100 bits. Thank you guys. Man, we've had a lot of stuff going on today. Lots of mech attacks, lots of clusters, lots of animal attacks. Very different than yesterday. Much busier than yesterday. Choo choo.
All aboard the hype train.
Thanks, Wayne. Are they just gonna yo-yo back again? Hey, you're interrupting the Yayo song, stupid visitors. Want to give something back? Have not been feeling well lately. Have really been enjoying watching content on stream YouTube. Thank you, Cupcat. Sorry I haven't been feeling well. If you ever want to talk about it, let me know. There's lots of people in the community that I'm sure would be down for talking if you ever need it. Or if you just need a place to maybe distract and not talk about, not think about whatever's going on. That's cool too. Friggin' visitors. Screwed up our song. No more gather spots.
Truly, this is the dankest dungeon.
Fathom, thank you for the 420. The dankest bits. Thank you, Fathom. Literally unplayable. There may be a big raid in the clusters there. There can be, yes.
Expands. Praise the sub.
Tin, thank you for the subscription also. Thank you, Tin. It's crazy. What a crazy few weeks I've had. Holy crap. For anyone that doesn't know, I just, so I've been doing stream full-time hours for 4.5 years or something like that. But I was also working another job full-time. And literally like 3 weeks ago, I closed down that business. I stopped that job and switched over to content creation. Full-time is the only income for the family. And it's been, I was so worried about it, like super worried about it. And then all this craziness happened, and it's very much put my mind at ease, at least for a little while. So full-time plus full-time. Yeah, I was streaming like 6 days a week for about 8 to 9 hours a day. And then I was doing another job for 7 days a week for about 8 to 9 hours a day. Was not fun. But anyway, streaming and YouTube now full-time, which is has been awesome. Here they come. When did I sleep? I didn't really sleep. It wasn't very good at all. I was sleeping on average about 3 hours. Plus I was still making doing stuff for my family and whatnot, making dinner. There for a while, I was doing my daughter's homeschool, streaming full-time and working full-time, and sleeping about 2.5 hours a night. About 1.5 years. It was pretty rough. But
A new subscriber. Come, steal yourself.
what?
We are building an army.
Am I asleep now? What? Mr. Pay to Win. I don't even know if I can go through all these names. Man, the name must be true. Mr. Pay to Win, thank you for another 100 gift subs. I think this is the most subs I've ever had in one stream ever. I've been streaming on and off since 2010, and this is the most subs I've ever had. Pay to Win, thank you so much for all the gift subs. That is insane. I know what my daughter was going to say. My daughter always asks about the stream and how many subscribers and stuff that I've gotten. She's very excited about the stream in general. And last time I had a lot of subscriptions, I told her, and she goes, as only a kid would reply. She looks at me and she goes, "Why?" I was like, "What do you mean why? Are you trying to insult me?" And she's like, "No, I didn't mean it that way." It's like, we hit 100 subscribers today. 100 people subscribed. Why? It's like, oh. But no, she gets excited about it. Child burn, yeah. But why? Man, thank you again. Pay to win. Very, very much appreciated. Helps me and my family out incredibly. Thank you. It's very wholesome. Yeah. It's so wholesome. It's so sweet. You think it gave you diabetes. You got diabetes? Diabetes. Because Daddy kills Granny in RimWorlds. No, but she's always excited about the stream. I have to tell her sometimes, like, it's not...
A new subscriber. Come, steel yourself. We are building an army.
My God, toys. They were the 20 gift subs. Any toys? Cammy, Cub, Alan, Ed, Cryzed, Rakarith, Indie Gnome, Uncle Daz, Tiny Bit, All Thumbs, Nis, Entry, L, Mel, Sin, Lauren, Abyss, Marissa, Bib. Toys, thank you for the 20 gift subs. What is going on? We're at 200? That is unreal. Running a train on me? What does that mean? Oh, a hype train. I'm sure that's what that means. This is Randy, yeah. It's Randy. Non-subs being slain left or right. Good lord, guys. Thank you again. Can we reach 1 million? God, it feels like 1 million to me. Came in at a crazy time, isn't that right? So we're sitting here waiting to get our sixth Psycast so we can go on to the next part. So we're just kind of chilling. And all this is happening. Hey, Sandy, that's not for you. That's not for you, Sandy. The alert's wondering how it's supposed to be working right now. Is it still going like crazy? What is going on? With deer self-taming and just dying to the clusters. I know, Pineapple, it's crazy. Can you believe it? The alerts are so behind.
Tonight we dine in hell.
Replay it. Angry Old Man, they were the 600.
Tonight we dine in hell.
Yeah, my alerts don't know what to do.
Thank you for the 666 bits, the devil's bits.
Thank you, old man. Man. Yeah, some of the lines from Wayne June were a birthday gift from the stream to me in 2019 for my birthday. Wayne came and hung out at the stream. He followed the stream. Follows me on Twitter still. It was very awesome, yeah. Very awesome. When did this start? It's been going on and off all stream, but the big hits were in this last 30 minutes.
Welcome back. Your steadfast
Shozy, thank you for the Twitch Prime. Thank you,
greatly
Shozy, for the resub.
appreciated.
Much love to Shozy also. Crazy. Crazy. Are you over something? Still the second part? Yeah, so all we're doing right now is getting Rose to tier 6, and then we're good to start pushing. Sub goal looks a little broken. Yeah, a little bit. That's unreal, man. It's unreal. But yeah, I wasn't saying it for that purpose, but what I was saying was I was really worried. I was even talking to my wife before I had to. So basically our business got hit really hard during the pandemic and stuff. And I'm not saying it for any reason, just explaining. And there were weeks that I was working like 50 hours on it and making like $8 a profit or something. So it was just time to shut it down. Like the amount of work it would have taken to get things going again was not worth it at that stage. And so when my wife and I were talking about shutting it down and me doing the stream as the primary income, I was really worried about it. And I was like, I might have to go back and like manage call center again. I was like, if the stream doesn't improve, I'm going to have to. And then like by some miracle, 1.3 and Baru hosted me. And then right after that, 1.3 and Ideology was announced. And the stream like just doubled overnight. And it was very, very lucky timing on my part. Like crazy fortunate when all that happened to take place. So obviously Tynan knew. It's like, what? No, I can't let him fail his stream. I'm gonna release a new expansion. It's not ready yet, but here we go. No. Yeah, it was unreal, the timing on it. It's been crazy. So. Tantrum, what are you going after? Just stop her. Sanny. Raymond did a YouTube video. That is awesome. It's awesome. Welcome in. Matt, welcome in. Hots, Coco, Pal, Father, welcome in. Now let's bro. Oh god, it's crazy. Over 200 hours of the game. Finished multiple times on highest difficulty. Keep doing a great job. Thank you, Jet Hero. Or as I called you initially, Jethro. For some reason. Jethro. Who's got your gun? I'm just gonna give you this. I will wait. Works out for you in the future as well. Most more jobs suck. Call center work deadly so. Yeah, I do not miss managing a call center. So, you know all those like super angry, annoying callers? Well, when the agent can't handle them, they pass them on to the team lead. And when the team lead can't handle them, they're even crazier. Those ones, the supreme, like, ultra Karens, go on to the operations manager. Those are not. I remember being on calls with some people, sometimes for like 3 hours, and have them scream at me and like, "Oh, let me get my logger on three-way here." It's like, what? I do not want a three-way with you and your logger. What? Oh, that's my bot. Like literally, I would have people have their lawyer get on the phone. It's like, well, thank you. Yeah, I need to set them back as the shooting specialist. Thank you. Nice. Freeform carrying took a few years. They can recover. Worked in the worst rental call center. Scammers trying to get free rentals. People wrecking cars, trying to get out of payments. Crisis. So yeah, so basically, it was basically a Comcast call center. So you can imagine how many angry people there were, and sometimes rightfully so. It was actually outsourcing for Comcast. So I work for a company called Convergys, and we did Comcast support, and it was terrible. Yeah. And new quotes, only a mod can. If you want a mod to add a quote, you can let them know, or you can just dump it in the Discord and they'll add it. Poor soul, I know. Two Sport is around football games, Super Bowl. Oh man, big fights were one too. We would get so many calls when there was like UFC fight, and people would just be friggin' furious. They're like, I ordered this thing in advance, my screen is black, and they would just go off. King Loser and Sandy. Lovers. Didn't Sandy just break up with someone else? Our ideology makes it so they can't sleep together until they're married. Customer service is very taxing when it comes to income, effort balance. Yeah, and the thing is, when I got moved up to management, I was so excited. I was like, because I was going to be salaried, right? And I was like, yeah, I'm going to be making more money. I'm going to be salaried. This is going to be awesome. But then I ended up working like twice as many friggin' hours. So I added up once before, or not long after that, and my hourly wage actually went down when I started managing the call center, and I was like, can I go back to hourly? No. How long was I managed it for 3 years. I got to that point. You paid lower than minimum wage per hour. Yeah. That life for now, they have you working 6+ hours a week. You know about Convergys? Never worked there. Knew people who did. Yeah. How are we doing on those? Anyone else put on a Cataphract helmet? Yeah. Yeah, working like 70 hours a week, salaried. Is that deer still? Yeah, that's what's going on. This deer just keeps getting shot out at the cluster. Heard about Convergys as well. Remember when being salary was a good thing? So salary means you get paid a certain amount no matter how much you work. So you no longer get overtime, you no longer get any of that. So no matter how many hours a week you work, you get paid the same amount. But instead of working 40 hours a week, they basically have you work overtime all the time, You work on your days off. You do extra stuff on your days off. You do extra stuff at home, outside of work, because you have to get all the work done. So you end up working way more, but you get paid a set amount. So when you average it down by hours, it's a lot of times less than what some of the hourly people are making. Yep. So being a salaried restaurant manager is pretty rough. Even less than the minimum wage, yeah. Salary, flat rate per hour. Minimum hours guaranteed by the salary. Yeah, that's a nice alternative to it. Yeah, that would have been nice if mine was that way. Should require overtime pay for salaried employees. Often have to sue for it. Salary is a great way for some employers to break boundaries of personal time. That's exactly what happened to me, yeah. Salary. It's a funny way of saying slavery. Pretty much. Bard, what's your inspiration? Inspired taming. I still need to grab some of those horses. We're almost to the end, so I need to keep an eye out for horses. I mean, we could still do the Muffalo. Comes to it, I suppose. Where are they at? We can actually tame them without pulling the cluster, right? Yeah, we can do that. I think. That fence is going to stop him from pulling. No, he's going to have to pull them down and around. So we'll wait. We'll wait. Glad not anymore, or else you would have no one to watch. That's very kind of you to say, Purple Star, yeah. Set them out each month. 8 hours a day. So you don't actually end up working more than that. That's nice too, yeah. Yeah, salary was not good at Convergence when I worked there, at least. Bulk goods ship. Nice. What's our ally looking like? Yeah, we're still good. Our alliances, I should say. Let's look through some of your old clips. What is that one, Nathan? That shooting is like kind of bothering me when I hear it, but I know it's just that doe being shot at down there. It's just the doe. Right. Right. It's just the doe. We can buy more plasteel. Plasteel's our current bottleneck for those cataphracts. Built by off-season farm laborers in the fields were underwater. Sure, the chicken suit when you played the Colonel Sanders game. Oh, I got you. Yeah. We often have to take the crappy salary jobs to get to the corporate salary jobs. Yeah, the reason I ended up quitting at the call center, the final thing was I was looking, so I was doing what was it? I had my like whatever quarterly performance review with my boss, and I was sitting down with them, and I had this moment of when they were doing this and asking me all these things and talking to me, like I had this sudden moment of like clarity, like, do I want your job? I didn't say it to them, but I remember very like vividly that moment when I was like, is that what I want to do? Is that what I want to get to? Like, do I want to have your job? And the answer was immediately, no, I do not want that job. That would be worse than my current job. So it's like, why am I trying to move up in a job that I already don't like, that I'm already making like terrible money in trade there? So I immediately that day started working towards something else. And eventually got there. But yeah, that's when I stopped trying to move up. Stopped trying to get ahead. It's like, I don't want my boss's job. I would be more unhappy with my boss's job than I am right now, so. So then my wife and I, we started our own little business, and when it got to where it was making the same as my job, I quit that and gone from there. And then that's the business I had to leave a couple of weeks ago. Had to, from HR perspective, work-life balance, where you should have looked at it. Yeah. What kind of business was it? The one I was managing, or the one that we started? The one we started was a small publishing business, me and my wife. And I was managing a call center before that I quit, yeah. We shut down publishing, yeah. Yeah, we were basically helping authors get their stuff published. So we weren't doing the publishing, but we were getting their work edited, getting covers, getting websites, getting their book where they could get it published, whether they wanted to do self-publishing or, you know, through a traditional medium. And apparently during the pandemic, a lot of people didn't have a lot of authors that were, or writers trying to become authors didn't have the extra income to pay to get that stuff done. And so it just kind of dwindled away. Did it have one at the call center? Absolutely did not, no. They had me working all the time.
Our modest fellowship expands. Praise the
More!
sun.
More, thank you for the Twitch Prime. Thank you, more. Very much appreciated. And crazy, crazy day. Crew reviews, such BS every day. You are great. Thanks for getting the job done. And for you, that one thing you do not complete because there was not enough time in a month. Yeah, no raise, pretty much. Cannot believe we have over 200 subscribers a day. That's unfriggin' real. Unreal. So many colonists. I know, and soon we'll be back down to 5. All we're waiting on is tier 6 Psycasting. We're moving on to the next part. So for anyone that doesn't know, this styling station is part of Ideology. So this is not a mod. Now with Ideology, you can dye your gear. And if you dye 60% of your gear, the color, the favorite color of your pawn, or your Ideology's color, that you will get a very small mood boost. Got micromanaged the last 2 jobs. Was so glad finally find a place, the different business culture. Good business culture seems super rare. Yeah, being micromanaged really sucks. I mean, I can understand it maybe if you're like done a bunch of stuff wrong or brand new or something, you know. How much longer do we have on the Psycasting? We have 4 more Psycasts to get, and that's it. So coloring schemes, be able to color code your pawns. Yeah, it seems like they should just put this dyeing station in the base game, not an Ideology thing. You own a company, you find that people either are worried about being micromanaged or worried they won't have enough direction. It's one of those double-edged swords. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. And some people do better. Like, it depends on the individual a lot too, right? So that's a good point. Like, some people want to be told. They want the direction. They're like, you just tell me what to do, I'll do it. And then other people, if you tell them what to do, they, even at a job, they it makes them more likely to not do what they're supposed to. The flu. I actually don't have a hospital set up. Who do we got? Rachel, Turok, Carlo. How many people do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Turok, 5. I guess I can just throw some more down really quick. We've been going through all of our components. I need to go mine some more. Screw it. Let's throw some of these down and then we'll... No, I don't want to do that. I need to finally make a little hospital here. I've been kind of putting it off since we're so close to leaving, but I'll do that before this ends up biting me in the butt. Carlo, you're super immune. Just get this done. Turn powerhouse off. Those 3 have good medical, though. I was getting Psycasting work, so there's a couple different ways, but the main way I'm doing it is through the anima tree. So the anima tree is part of royalty as a Psycasting. People with the natural meditation can meditate there to spawn anima grass. Once 20 anima grass is grown, you can have them do a ritual there where they level up in Psycasting, get a random Psycast from that tier all the way up to tier 6. Difference between bed and hospital beds. Hospital beds have a bigger increase on surgery success and immunity gain speed factor. So they're basically better. People that are in them are not only more likely to have their surgery succeed, but they also heal faster from infections and diseases. Now, if you turn a normal bed into a designated hospital bed, it doesn't increase any of that. It's just a designator. So that won't do anything extra. All right, let's go through these here. Woozy needs treated. Okay, treat Woozy. Yours is good. Griffin, you need to lay down. You have it, so let me turn your medical off. Who's that? Rachel. Okay. Sanny. You're right, tended to. Turok needs tended to. I'm gonna turn off this down here. I don't want the doctors coming down here and being far away. Okay, Misfortune. Transport pod crashed. Sorry. Just as wild. It's weird. So casually pumping out like legendary items. Yeah, it is really crazy. I think it's the strongest specialist overall. Going Supreme, welcome in. How's it been? It's been really crazy. Yeah, we've had a lot of events. We actually had two really big mech breaches at the very beginning of the stream. They were on the map at the same time even. We've had a lot of really big animal attacks. Two very big mech clusters down there at the same time. It's been relatively eventful already. So I need to finally get a hospital dug out. I think I'm just gonna do it over here. Shooting specialists really, yeah, all the specialists are pretty good. They have their functions, but the construction one does seem like a little above the others. Let's go to Ice Hammer. Thank you. Specialist is gonna be have a bunch of slaves, LMGs. They were hitting every shot with a burst. Yeah, I could just put it here. I guess we are completely done, right? Yeah, we'll do that. It's gonna be a big one, but we need to get wealth up anyway. We'll start it out small and go from there. There's one that feels kind of mad. Only seems, yeah, I have not tried out Melee Specialist yet. Shooting Specialist is Supremacist. Raider has it as well. One of the traders you talked to was selling far skip Psycast. No one told you. I have 2 far skips now anyway. Yeah, so it's all right. We have 2 far skips. Natural far skips. All right. How we doing on these diseases? 1811, 1514, 1412. Sandy, let's give you better medicine. 1412. 1512. All right, we're looking okay. Just have one person under, and that's because they didn't get tended to with medicine. Could have level 6 people do a ritual at the tree and get another random Psycast that way. That'd be pretty cool, yeah. The new ritual that saves grass is already pretty awesome, though. So I think we're saving 8 grass per ritual right now. So, for anyone that didn't see, here's the remnants of this mech cluster. It's been mostly destroyed. This one, not so much. Still there. Yeah, if I missed anyone coming in, my apologies. I usually try to hit everyone, but it's been such a crazy stream already. I appreciate you guys, though. Anacreon, thank you for the subscription. Thank you, Anacreon. Very much appreciated. That one's, yeah, a little not destroyed. This one's, it's quite intact. How many Lancers are there? 21 Lancers. I'm sure it's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm not worried. Not worried. Back, we've caught up. All right, sounds good. Bard, bring one of those down, please. Major break on Sandy. Sandy needs tended to. There we go, 99% tinned. That's good. That's good. I actually still have asthma. To remember to get rid of that. Clusters are there, or is there only one type? There are lots of different types, yeah. Well, I mean, they're all mech clusters, but their central building can be anything from a defoliator, which we have, something that knocks out power until it's destroyed, a droner to make people very unhappy for a long time. You can also have an auto mortar instead of a main building. And the auto mortar, as its name suggests, is a mortar that just automatically fires at you every so often and never runs out of ammunition. So the EMI Dynamo, the melee full modded bionic pawn. Down with brain shock. Oh yeah, it explodes into EMI, yeah. EMI and EMP type stuff, or EMP rather, does impact organs, bionic organs. Luckily not legs and stuff though. Jade auto doors. Yeah, the clusters can only be mechs, but the stuff in them can be different. Sanny. It's because you broke up with Cyril. Where's Serenity? Now you're in a coma. Well, that'll stop your griping for about 5 days. Bionic Heart getting EMP'd. It doesn't kill them, no. You can make them pass out from like shock, and like if they have a bionic stomach, you make them throw up. But started the first video for this run. Oh, I missed it. I think I missed the rest. So what was the question at the start of the run? Also, sleep to avoid episodes. Is there a command to see the scenario used here? No, use a modified one. I do not have that set up. What you can do is, if you'd like, go to exclamation memes 2, and that links to the part in the YouTube VOD, or the YouTube video, where I'm setting up the run. So you should be able to see it in that and pause it on that. It does link out to YouTube though, so if you, it'll close out Twitch. But if you don't mind that, then yeah, you can go find it that way. But basically, the modded scenario was tribal, only we started with 5 short bows instead of 3 short bows. And tough super immune. I think that was it. Part of the U.S. is worth visiting for Europeans. Grand Canyon is pretty neat. I didn't care for the Grand Canyon. I'm like in the minority. I've talked about it before though. But my wife and I stopped by the Grand Canyon when we were in Arizona. We lived in Tucson, and we were driving up to Las Vegas. And we went to the Grand Canyon and we looked at it and we were like, that's a pretty big crack. And then we just left. So some people absolutely love it. My wife and I didn't really care, but things like the big national parks like Yellowstone, California in general. California would be a really amazing place to go because they have so much of variety. So you can have like the tallest tree, the biggest trees in the world, these huge mountains, sheer cliffs, and then you have the ocean, you have huge cities. So California is a good one to visit for anyone that can only visit like a small section of the United States when they come. But Mount Rushmore is neat as well. Yeah, but I mean, all the big national parks are super pretty and awesome in their own right. Yellowstone's probably the king of them. But yeah, seeing the redwoods, and there's just so much in such a small area in California, like just a couple hour drives from so many different places. From California, pretty cool place to see there. I've never been to Mount Rushmore. The Grand Canyon is very overrated. That's what I thought too, yeah. That's what I thought. Mount Rainier area, yeah. Pacific Northwest, very, very pretty. How's it going, Ram? No worries. Your front steps, it's been rough. Finally taking a long break. It's hot, feeling pretty bad now. Hopefully don't overheat, man. But yeah, no worries. Welcome in. Woozy needs tended to. I'm gonna have to micromanage this a little bit. Just make sure we don't lose anyone to this. I think we're gonna be okay. Yeah, it looks like everyone's ahead here. All right, thank you. I'm gonna go ahead and split this for YouTube. This one's getting kind of long. It's been very eventful. So let me go ahead and split this. Stream will continue. I need to start a new one here.